Alright, chapter 4. We get Harder, who I don't believe we'll be using, but we also get Namie. Loot. Right here. And I do intend on using Loot this time. So we're gonna have to give her some kills. This is level 4. Which, I'd like her level to be higher, but you know. There's plenty of XP to go around. As, if anyone saw my previous failed Ironman attempt, you will know that there was XP abound. There was so much XP, I didn't know what to do with it. I'm not going to be making any complex plans for these starting chapters, but I'll just have little objectives. Okay, so if I want to get loot early, better get a move on. Ugh. Wish she had hit that. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I had considered buffing some weapons as well. Little sneeze coming on here. Excuse me. Yeah, I considered buffing. I was about to say sneeze weapons. Slim weapons. But I don't know. I mean, they kind of have a use, at least for Vanessa. They're not particularly good. But they're definitely usable for Vanessa. If only for the early game. I mean, I don't think slim weapons should be like a long-term weapon. Like I mean, I've seen other people try to balance some weapons before. I've seen stuff like increase the crit rate. But some of that stuff can just be annoying, you know? Like a random slim weapon enemy gets a crit on you. It's like, ugh. It's just, maybe not healthy for the game. Some things should remain weak. It's kind of like League of Legends. In case you didn't know, I talk about League of Legends on these Let's Plays sometimes. How they will buff a character and they were weak, but you really wish they hadn't, because they're just not healthy for the game. Like, this character just should not be in a state where they are allowed to be playable. I mean, recently they buffed a character called Shen. And look, me and Shen go way back, alright? You know, Shen's the homie and all, but he's not good for the game. Whenever he's strong, his laning, which is like his early game output for the match, is just, it far exceeds what his character should be capable of. Like, he's a character that invests purely in defenses, and yet is an offensive monster, an absolute beast of a unit. Really with no trade-off. And that's what happens when you just overstat a character, when a character is just made viable because their stats are just so inflated. They're way too high. So I mean, I almost feel like if you took slim weapons and you just made them good, that would be really bad. They're not meant to be good. Conversely, I did buff the steel blade and the silver blade. So I gave 1 might to the steel blade and 2 might to the silver blade. And I think for this patch, that's sort of enough. There's Laura Shell. I quite like that character, even though she's another character that kicked the bucket. Yeah, so what was I saying? I got distracted. Dang you, Laura Shell. Oh yeah, so with the blade weapons in the base game, they're just way too heavy. But here we have strength or magic based weapon weight. So like his con is the same. Let's look at someone else. Let's look at someone where it makes a difference. Okay, so normally Garcia would not be slowed by the iron axe. So he's 14 con. Well, it's not con based, it's strength based. So he has 8 strength, so he'd be slowed by 2. And as his strength rises, eventually, you know, he gets 10 strength, he's no longer slowed by it. So with like the blade weapons, you'll have someone like, maybe Eric's not the greatest example, but Franz, you know, not currently, but eventually, let's say, I think the steel blade has like 12 weight, I think. He will just forever be slowed by 3 by it, and it's just not very good. But because it's strength based, eventually he will have 12 strength, so he won't be slowed by it. And then the small might increase. It's meant to sort of push it over the edge in terms of viability. It's also just a bit of consistency. Do I want any sports with Erica? I'm not certain. I haven't really worked out the sports. I don't think I'm gonna do any with Erica. Just because she's gonna be singing in the back doing nothing. You don't get doubled, do you? No. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using sports with Erica, if only because I sort of want the Cavaliers and Paladins and stuff to support each other. In this pinch, support range is increased. You can gain it from 3 tiles away, which is how much the support range bonuses are affected by. So it's a bit easier to build supports, not terribly easy in the base game. Blank. Not random. That's another change that's in the base patch, is no random level ups. So it's fixed level ups. They'll be the same every time. I want to leave as many kills available for loot as I can. I think France should be perfectly safe, because this guy's dangerous, but this guy is not particularly dangerous. And I do intend to heal Vanessa here, so 8, so 6, yeah, he's perfectly fine. She'll be quite alright as well after I heal her. Like so. I don't know why you get 16. One of those unsolved mysteries of the world. I don't really want him opening the floodgates just yet. I'll eventually have to move all these people away from the top left, as there will be enemy reinforcements when I cross that river. Oh, weapon level. Oh, nice dodging. Oh, he does aggro on his own. That's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? I think we just keep this formation here. It looks pretty sick. Get Vanessa some more kills. Well, these guys have a bit more attack. Alright. 25. Yeah, she'll take 11 damage max. Which makes this perfectly safe. If they can even hit her. Dodge Queen. Oh my goodness. Vanessa. This is a whole new Vanessa. Unkillable. Which is exactly the kind of Vanessa I need. Oof. What a level. Definitely want them going for Vanessa. We're going slow, it's fine. Okay, I do want some heals left. Because on chapter 5, I will be able to buy some. But not a moment sooner. Yeah, I definitely think the heal XP buff is justified because he's like keeping pace, you know? I think healers should be able to keep pace. I think that might trigger the reinforcements. Let's find out. Yep. We could have Francis deal with all this. We have Vanessa try to help out here. She's not under threat of death, which is good, of course. Well, that's assuming she gets healed. Okay, so 11, 12, 11. I didn't do any math. That's like 34 damage. Minus 21. So yeah, she'll be fine. Oh, we can heal her if we just move Garcia here. Perfect. Now she's super safe. Press select to see all the enemy ranges. Perfect. Yeah, it's always weird how that one guy doesn't attack. I don't know if that's every turn or just the first turn. And it's weird because I don't know what exactly all the AI programs, I don't know what you'd call it, the AI scripts do. But I can tell, you know, if essentially all these zombies are like script A, right? They have the same thing, but then this guy is like script B. So, I mean, they gave him a different script, you know, like, don't attack. It's kind of weird. I guess it's because he's so powerful with the fetid claw. But I don't know, it's still just kind of weird. I think he should attack. That's just me. So, I suspect she will not get one shot, yeah. Nah, start training loot here. We'll watch some of her animations since we never use this unit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when I'll start using the animations again. Probably when we get to the route split. Oof. Maybe the spider map. Because I inevitably lose a unit on that map. Ooh, big crit. Very important crit. Awesome. No. How light are you, loot? Light as a feather. I forget if these reinforcements already came. Let's find out. No. Yeah, they did. They're probably the toughest part of this map. But I guess they're pretty easy if you just hug the left. I don't think I've ever hugged the left here. And ended up sort of nullifying any threat they generated. So I'll keep that in mind for the future. I'll have loot face tank this guy. I'm not even gonna math it. I'm that confident. This has never backfired. Alright, I think it's going pretty well so far. Not too many enemies left. What a mouthful. No, Vanessa, you greedy person. What have you done? That's unfortunate. What was even her crit chance? Couldn't have been high. We'll bring Seth just in case this ends up being a Seth problem. My favorite kind. Really, Seth problems are the easiest problems because they have the easiest solution. Ugh. Loot Y. She can definitely take a hit. Right. Okie dokie. I think Loot can actually finish this guy off. Get a big level up for Loot. Sounds good to me. $100 XP. Sort of implies some of that XP was wasted, but she needed the level. Alright, that was chapter 4. See you guys for chapter 5.